Yo, welcome to a brand new episode of the Solo Dolo Podcast. This is episode 5, and tonight's topic is gym. And I'm your host, Andy Park, and these are my guests. Want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, guys. You guys saw me on episode 1 and 2. It's Jamin here, back again.
What's up, guys? My name is Yusuf.
What's up? I'm Danny.
My name is Andy.
So we have a mix of guys right here, and tonight, as I've already said, tonight's topic is gym. And so first question of the night is, do you guys just go to the gym to pick up the opposite girl? Or girl? Yeah, girl. The girl? Yes. Do you want to go first?
First basic answer should be like no.
Okay, first of all, I already know the answer to you, so speak for yourself.
I'm speaking for myself, bro.
Yes,
What?
but I already know the answer, and I'm
Know the
gonna
answer?
expose you.
Go ahead. I go
Okay.
to the gym to improve my body and get better. It's summer right now. I'm trying to get lean as
That is
possible.
so cap, but
Yeah.
okay.
Also, at the second time, my gym. There are a lot of girls there.
Yeah, and you stare at them.
I don't stare at them. We just like we gym
Are you-
together.
For everyone that out there, I'm his gym partner, so I already know everything.
Wait, Jamin, can we see progress?
Yeah, can you just stand up for
Can you
her
like
here?
stand up and show us the progress you made?
Yes,
Can you flex for us?
he's shy.
I think your summer body should be ready by now, right?
Oh, my summer body's not. I'm actually bulking right now, so
What the heck?
I'm not even sure.
This is summer. What you
Why don't
mean?
you? Well, I feel like my host he's been cutting for like a few months. He should be the one to like flex his muscles instead of me. Can we see your?
Okay, he's shy. Okay, so we'll just move on.
So anyways, I would say when I first started going to the gym, like it was more so for myself too, just like trying to look better, feel better, health is wealth. But obviously, like it plays a part into it. Like if you're trying to attract the opposite gender, like you want to be in shape, like you want to be fit, like that's something they're definitely looking for, like somebody who's in shape and fit. So like it definitely plays a part into gymming, but I don't think it's the number one factor into why I gym.
Yeah, overall health, but like looks. You know how like looks get you in the door, right? And that's the first thing that they see, and that's why we like focus on it so much. So do you think that was like a huge factor in getting you started?
I would say in getting me started, maybe, but if I didn't like actually care about my health, I probably wouldn't like I wouldn't care about going to the gym like on such a consistent basis. Like obviously there had to be other factors to like get me to do so.
Discipline. What about you, Danny?
So, I actually did start going off to the gym because I was very ashamed of my body.
Yes.
So in middle school, I was like really fat.
Did girls bully you?
I was actually bullied in school. Like people used to call me pregnant,
Oh,
and I used to like actually break down crying in like
Yeah.
class. So after that time, first of all, I started running track, and then it was like a couple years after I started running, that's when I started lifting.
okay.
And in terms of like, do I go to the gym to pick up girls? Nowadays, not really, but at the same time, yes.
Like you're open to that idea.
Absolutely, yeah. I believe the gym is a great place to socialize and meet new people.
Yeah, you want like a significant other that's like that actually takes care of themselves, right? So like, I feel like the gym is like a very good optimal place for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Instead of like going to bars or like anywhere else, like raves.
I would love to agree with that,
Yes.
but in today's society, like it's actually really hard to find girls in a gym,
Really?
at least from my own experience.
I think it's like the gym that you go to.
Perhaps, yeah.
Where do you go?
Like LA?
Yes, LA is very like old people oriented. Like it's a commercial gym, so it's more like people around that neighborhood.
I would say it's more the contrary, and I don't want to catch a case in my gym hitting on high school girls.
Oh, okay. I mean, you kind of could tell that at a gym. It's like very easy to because they usually come in groups, even with the girls, like not just guys, because they don't like they're all shy and they don't like know what to do, so they like follow that one person and like do what their routine is like.
Yeah, I agree. but I believe like the gym is not. You shouldn't be going to the gym just to pick up girls.
Yeah, definitely.
But I feel like the
definitely.
most important part is to actually care about your own health, and by looking good, you act good, and by acting good, that's how you get girls.
Damn, Danny.
Wait, before that, have you seen a girl at your gym that like you were trying to go for? Danny,
Yes.
like nowadays.
yeah.
Okay.
Once in a while, for sure.
Have you had any interactions with her yet?
No.
Oh, that's okay.
Which gym did she go to?
L.A.
Which location?
Yeah, he's interested.
Do you want me to take you there one time?
Yes, I think you should. You should definitely take Pun. Pun will help you
I, s-
raise up the girl.
I saw a girl at Levittown one time. She was a white. Yeah, she was a white girl.
Okay, everyone like Danny's type now.
I would have to say no. It's not a priority. If anything, it's more like a byproduct of gymming. If a female finds you
It's like-
attractive,
Yeah, looks are artificial or not superficial. That's what I meant. Yeah,
I mean, it could be artificial. Go to plastic surgeon.
yeah, that's what Jamin's trying to get. That's why.
I'll eat it. Fuck it.
That's why he looks so good right now. No homo, but yes.
genuinely some liposuction.
Anyways, wait, are you saying the plastic surgery because like you're Korean?
I'm just saying, you're just artificial. So I'm just saying, giving you.
Cause like Koreans they got that like get like that liposuction and like their fat removed because just like they don't have to,
don't
but
have
like in Korean culture
just
right
think
now
it's more
it's like
available.
looks is very like important, and it's like super like eye catching, cause like you see like not to shame or anything, but you see like on IG like when you go on like for like gym influencers in Korea, like they tend to have like the.
They look the same.
Okay, he's being nice, but yes. Okay, anyways, I'm not going to go in deeper with that, but anyways, you know how like girls nowadays like gym became like a very important aspect of like life like after COVID, and nutrition is like a huge factor in that. Do you guys think girls have a better diet than guys? In terms of like eating greens and like having a balanced diet, because guys tend to focus on protein, right? And so do girls, but like guys tend to do that more because like we want to build muscle, and girls usually take like the green powder, and we don't usually. At least I don't. So do you think they have a better diet?
I don't know what you mean by better diet, but I feel like it's case by case. Everyone has different diet, and I'm pretty sure every girl, some girls wants to like build muscles, some other girl wants to cut.
Yeah,
so they
lifestyle.
everyone has different lifestyles.
Like you're a lifestyle gymmer.
Yeah, I am a lifestyle.
You're very a lifestyle gymmer.
Yeah,
It goes
I'm a-
twice a month.
okay.
I want to say something. I will say that my 16-year-old sister, who like I go to the gym with once a week, she does buy that Bloom's green powder, like, and she takes it. But
was
me
trying
as
to
a
say that.
guy, I don't take the green powder, or like I don't focus on trying to get my micronutrients or vegetables in as much as I focus on getting my protein. So I feel like you do have a point with that, but I will say that doesn't mean that their diet is better than ours. We just focus on different things. Like I will say,
So the mostly depends on what the goal is. Like, let's say you're not like, usually like girls don't really like, I want to get bulky, right? So which may be the reason why they don't take that much protein, because like they just go there for like a healthy like lifestyle or like healthy balance workout just to get like sweat some like calories off. So like I would say guys are too focused. I think I'm just talking about me, but like guys are too focused about like protein and like having like because we also take creatine too, but girls do too, but they only do that if they're like an influencer. Yeah, you're a lifestyle gymmer. That's why.
I feel like a better way to put it is girls and guys we tailor our nutritional like needs to our metabolic needs. So compared to girls, guys focus more on like growing muscle, like you said. So that's the reason why we focus so much more on like protein rather than like, I can't say guys don't focus on micronutrients, but I feel like because we focus so much on protein, we tend to overlook the importance of micronutrients. And it is absolutely not healthy to do that. But at the same time, even though girls don't want to get bulky, like Yusuf said, and they'll do that by not consuming enough protein in most cases, that will actually end up being very catabolic to their body, and it will actually be very damaging. So can I really say like girls isn't like diet isn't like not like, as healthier than guys? I wouldn't say so, but there's still like pros and cons to like both sides. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay. This is from a medical student, Danny. You heard all. Yo, okay. Anyways, what about you, Pun?
I think it depends on person to person and how well their nutritional intelligence is.
Yes.
Because if you're going to the gym and lifting weights,
yes.
Protein is generally pretty good for you, right? And creatine too.
Yes.
So I think everybody should take that. In terms of like supplements, that also depends on your goals.
Guys, so girls and guys have different goals. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yo, give them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what gender is. It's just everyone has different goals. It's not. You shouldn't divide by gender. It should be like person to person.
But like, in the first episode, right? If you guys watched, my twin said that, or Christine said that, looks are like the guy has to be bigger than the girl, right? So like we tend to want to be like bigger than the girl, right? So like we need to build more muscle.
Okay.
And like, so that's why we tend to like focus on protein more.
But that's just Christine. Not every girl.
Yeah, I'm not speaking for all the girls, but like I'm just saying from a one perspective that we had on the podcast.
Okay. I mean, you're already bigger than like I don't want to say majority of the fucking girls out there. At least in New York City, for sure.
I would say at least 90%.
There you go.
99.9%.
Okay, y'all could be the judge of that, but I don't think that's true, anyways, because I've seen a bigger girls. You know,
But what percentage?
Yeah, that 0.1, that 0.1%.
0.1, bro.
so like, cause like like powerlifters, they I've seen like bigger girls that are like stronger than me and like that are like powerlifters.
Okay,
Yeah.
not every girl is powerlifter. What about average girls? Do you
Alright.
know any average girls that like?
All right, here. How about this question? Do you guys find a girl who's bigger than you attractive?
It depends on where,
Like,
like what type of body part.
everywhere. Like she's just overall bigger than you. Like she'll outbench you, squat, and deadlift.
So her chest is bigger than me.
Yes, her chest is obviously
That's
bigger
fine.
than you.
That's normal.
It's like, would you date a female Hulk?
That depends.
I wouldn't.
Cause I mean, you would. It's like it would be nice to have a gym partner, but like in terms of like dating, I feel like that would be questionable.
Why?
Cause
You don't like bigger girls?
no, I like bigger girls. Like depends on where. Like
I just say like Hulk.
yeah, Hulk could have like big arms or like big legs.
I think.
But like if they could pick you out, obviously you're not gonna be attracted to that.
I think what Annie's getting at bigger is he's questioning whether or not this other person is a male or female. So-
No, I'm saying girls.
Is
like-
that the bigger you're talking about
No,
just
like,
now?
okay, like if it's like a girl, like they're obviously gonna have like bigger some type of body part than like bigger than you, like because we don't focus on like butt or anything, and like
Are you sure about that?
okay, I would say I have a bigger butt than like half the girls here, so I'm not talking
girls
for that.
here?
Not here. Okay, but out there. But like, girls do find that attractive too. Like they find that like they do stare at my butt all the time because like I seen one time. Okay, one time I was at his birthday party, right? And like this girl, I was like talking to her. I was standing up and I was walking away, right? And she was like staring at my butt because like I was like I had this like tight pants on, like tight dress pants, and the other girl, like her friend, was like, "Why are you staring? Like, why are you staring at that?" I'm like, I turn around, I'm like, "Oh, I feel very weird now," because usually like girls don't like check you out like that, you know?
All right, but to be fair, your fit that day was crazy.
Okay.
I don't remember his fit.
Yeah, both guys and girls
I was
checking
like-
you out.
I was like dressed up as like a it was like a button up and like just really tight dress pants.
I mean, when girls look at your ass, do you feel proud or do you feel embarrassed?
I mean, I don't
You know,
mind. It's
you
like
could-
a compliment too.
It could be an accomplishment is there in your gym career.
Yeah, like I have a nice butt, but like,
Yeah, you can say
well,
you have a nice foot. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
What's wrong with that?
And like, it's nice to have compliments, you know? Yeah.
Going back to the original question, I don't think like conventionally, I don't find a girl that's bigger than me like attractive, but that shouldn't be like deter girls from like wanting to lift because like it takes a long time to get bulky enough to like where they're like where a man would find them not attractive. Like I said with my sister, like I encourage her to lift weights at the gym because like even if you're just going to the gym like a couple of days a week and lifting heavy and eating your protein, like it's gonna take a while for you to get to that bulky stage where people might not find you attractive. Like I think doing some weight training will definitely make you more attractive than if you don't weight train at all.
Because let's say you have, okay, I don't want to body shame anyone, so I'm not gonna say this, but like, it's like it could enhance like the weaknesses that you have. Like, let's say you have like if you're short, it's easier to build muscle, and then like it could help you like look a little more leaner and look more fit. But so it could always help. It won't like deteriorate like your look at all.
I agree.
Yeah. So don't stop gymming, guys. Just
Or
'cause of
girls.
that. Yes, girls, guys. But if I had to go back to that question, I wouldn't mind having a bigger girl, cause like maybe she could do the shoplifting for me, you know?
Shoplifting?
Not shoplifting, but like you know that TikTok, right? Where like they're just like, oh, they want to be that girl that like carries their grocery bags in like one run, right? That's not okay. That was like that's what I meant by shoplifting. It wasn't the other meaning.
All right. Yes.
What about you? I know you like.
I said no.
You like shoplifting?
It depends on where.
I
Like
said
if they're
no.
curvy, that's what you meant, right? If
I
they're
mean-
curvy,
Who doesn't? What kind of man doesn't love a curvy woman?
your best friend,
What?
your best friend,
What the fuck is that? Who's not best friend?
your best friend. That's all I could say.
Doesn't like curvy girls?
What? You just name drop. You just name drop right now.
Who's
crazy.
my best friend?
The girl best friend.
You don't want us to expose you right now.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on, cut this shit out. That's probably you, bro.
Girl
Alright,
best
fuck
friend.
you, whatever.
Your girl best friend could be anyone at this point, you know.
Okay.
She squat more than you?
I don't think any female friends that I have currently squats more than me. I actually do.
I think so.
I
think he's got some.
I know.
I think there's some
That's very
competition
questionable.
amongst
That's
your
very
girlfriends.
questionable. Yes, because like you know that one girl that we go to gym with, right? And like you always stare at her, like she's like she like squats like 3 plates.
She got okay then. That's pretty impressive.
Wait, Jimin, what's your squat PR?
My squat
Yes.
pair is 245.
That is cap, but okay.
Well, whatever. It's not cap, but I can do it.
Anyways, do you have something to say?
In terms of this question, I think I said what I needed to say.
Okay.
What's the next question?
Okay, moving on. Do you guys have any embarrassing stories from the gym? Okay, let's think about that one. Okay, I'll go first then. So you know how like when you're doing like cardio and like you're sweating in your ass off,
Yes.
like I have this problem where like my ass gets sweat and like like you could see through that pants and I always get uncomfortable. And like I always like thought like people would be like noticing that, but he's like, since he's my gym partner, right?
Yeah.
Like he always says like, yo, no one's gonna look at that, and he always helps my insecurities. Yes.
Oh yeah, he sweats a lot.
Yes.
Like, let's say we do 2 sets of our whatever workout we do. I'm barely sweating. It takes.
That's how hard he doesn't go.
I don't know. I try my best. I do my PR weight. I still don't sweat. But this guy, he's drenching the whole weight in the seat. So I have to like clean it up.
Yes.
I mean, sweating is not bad. It's good for you.
But it also shows how hard you're working, and he's like the total opposite, where like he does not sweat at all. So I'm like, is this guy a really human being or what?
How do you just ice cold? What can I say?
So because you're cold hearted?
Not because I'm cold hearted. I'm just cool like that.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
I will say one of my physiology teachers said like being able to sweat easily is like a good thing for thermoregulation. Like if your body doesn't sweat, like if you go into a sauna and you're not sweating, that's not good for your body. Like you should definitely be able to sweat like within.
It would take me 5 minutes to start sweating in a sauna.
I mean, I don't think that's bad, but that's pretty normal. I would say the same for myself. But
Okay.
I would say one embarrassing story I have from the gym is like one time there was like 3 plates on each side of the squat rack. And I tried to unload like all 3 plates from one side before taking any off the other side. And then the weights on the side with the 3 plates still on
Yeah.
it like fell off.
Like
onto
while
the
you're
ground.
squatting?
No, not while they're still on the rack. So I was like trying to unload the rack so I could start squatting, like warm up and shit. So as
This
I
was your
taking
warm
off-
up, and
Yeah.
you failed it.
No,
That's
I
crazy.
was not doing a rep.
Oh, okay.
The weight was on the rack.
Yeah.
I was just unloading all the weight off of the rack. So I took 3 plates off of one side.
Yeah,
And there was still 3 plates on the other side. And then it tipped over and
Yeah.
like fell off.
that's crazy.
But another interesting story
You
I
didn't get
have
hurt,
from LA Fitness is...
Okay, ignore me.
Oh, what did you say?
Did you get hurt?
No.
Okay, good.
The weights fell off on the other side. Nobody got hurt, thankfully. But a funny story that I have from the gym is there's these high school kids in my sauna that go to the sauna like every day at nighttime, like right before the gym's about to close. And one time they had a fresh watermelon and they were cutting it open and eating it inside the sauna, and they made like a TikTok out of it. And I thought that was pretty funny. Like
Okay.
I didn't eat the watermelon with them, but I thought it was pretty jokes. Like I never saw something like that.
So just a little comment on the sweating thing. Just because you sweat more, it doesn't mean you work as hard as somebody who does not sweat. But at the same time, just because you don't sweat doesn't mean you're not working as hard as somebody who sweats. It all comes down to genetics.
Okay, so he has good genetics, but he's just not working hard.
I don't know about
Because
good
like
genetics.
this guy
but-
just does 2 sets and just gives up. I mean, if it was good genetics, I think he would be ripped right now.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I will say Jamin has good calf genetics. Jamin got good calves.
Yeah, I
Decent
guess.
calves.
Okay, let's stop gassing him up because he won't go to the gym if he won't.
Well, I don't really have any like embarrassing or really funny stories, but I guess like
That's cap because like when you're starting, you don't know anything, right? You end up like just like
all right,
you're
yeah, but
learning.
like I accepted the fact I don't know anything, so I wasn't embarrassed about making my own mistakes.
Did you have like a coach?
I didn't have a coach.
Then who taught you how to like do all that lifting?
I worked out with a friend. I made mistakes with a friend, and we correct those mistakes together. And I asked other people in the gym.
So you're saying you have no embarrassing stories from that? That's
No.
crazy.
Well, yes, I've obviously made mistakes. I've dropped
Yeah.
weights on myself, but like I've just accepted the fact that I was a beginner, and
So
beginners
like,
make mistakes.
no like big stories. That's just small mistakes, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess like if I really have to say like an embarrassing story, probably like when I was like squatting
Yeah.
and I just heard like a really loud like tear in my pants one time.
Okay.
And that was like the last time I wore like long pants whenever I have to squat or deadlift.
Okay.
And I thought that was probably the most embarrassing one because everybody sort of like just turned around and stared at me.
You know, like when you're squatting, right? With that point, when you eat a lot and you go down when you're squatting, you never farted before, like in the gym, because that happens a lot. You know, with me.
That
you know?
actually no, that's actually has happened to me before, but
Yeah.
then there wasn't like anybody in the gym, so
okay.
it wasn't too embarrassing.
Well,
but it
that's
has happened. It has happened
Yeah.
before.
And you're like, oh
For sure.
shoot! Like I hope no one heard that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
My
That's
hands
definitely
go there,
happened.
Yeah, I rip my boxers because
Is that what you've been doing when you squat with me?
okay, not with you, bro.
You know, I
Not
think
with you,
we
bro.
have similar experiences
Yeah.
as we have now teared many jeans in our lifetimes.
You wear jeans while squatting?
No. Just like outside of the gym, you know, I've teared many jeans.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, make sure you're like when you're squatting, make sure you wear like stretchy like underwear or something like that, like a spandex. Because like if you wear like those like boxer, like you know, back in the days, like we used to wear boxers, right? Like,
yeah.
Those, it's like
Boxers.
yeah, like cotton made. Like those like once you squat, it's like gone. It's like ripped in the middle. You're like, oops. Yeah.
That's your advice for guys what to wear during
Yes.
squat. What about girls? What should they wear?
Girls always wear like nowadays they wear like the spandex like kind of no, not leggings, like
I think underwear was
like-
what should they wear to squat?
they wear like those shorts and stuff.
Shorts.
They're pretty stretchy already, so they should be fine.
What for underwear?
They don't. Some girls don't wear underwear, you know. Like,
They don't wear underwear. They don't wear underwear. To squat.
Jamin, what are you talking
I'm
about,
just saying,
dude?
he's giving it like a recommendation.
Why would he know what girls wear?
girls, okay, I know for
Underneath their
sure.
pants.
Ask if he knows.
It depends on like their like the time of the month.
What the fuck? Okay.
Cause like okay, so I gym with like
Are you
right,
actually talking about this? Okay.
and like she was like, so I know like where it happens, and like I'm not going into details anymore, but like
so girls don't wear anything to squat.
depends, yes,
Depends. Wow. Okay.
depends, cause like it doesn't show, like they
Thank
don't
you
get
for-
camel toe.
Thank you for your lesson, I guess.
Jamin, are you more excited to go to the gym now?
I mean, I'm not. What the fuck?
What the fuck? That's so creepy, yo. I'm cutting this part out, yo.
Nah.
This is mad weird.
Jimin, what should they wear?
Huh?
What do you want them to wear?
I don't fucking know about them. Whatever they feel comfortable.
Yeah, whatever they're comfortable.
clothes.
Let's keep it at that. Yes.
Okay.
Awesome, right?
Okay. Anyways, so since we all go to the gym, right? And do you guys all have like gym crushes? Have you ever had a gym crush?
Not really.
So you have never found a girl attractive, and that you wanted
I
to talk
mean-
to her.
There are a lot of girls in my gym that are attractive. So I just feel like need to like go talk to them.
So are you sure you don't want to talk to them, or are you just shy?
We're here to gym, bro. Like,
Okay, but like you know that crush. Crush means like you just have like some kind of like intention. You want to like talk to them, you know.
Not really. When I look at them, I'm just like, damn, they look good. That's it.
So you're peeping Tom. You're peeping Tom. Basically.
Just like
He's a peeping
You're
Tom.
telling me like, you just look at a girl like that's hot, and she's like, wow, she looks good. You don't say that.
You don't make a move. You don't want to go talk to her. That's kind of weird.
I'm just gymming, bro.
That's
But do you go
I
to the
understand
gym
that.
just to
It's not-
see the girl?
I'm just saying it's not a fucking club or it's not a party. It's a
so
gym.
you want to
It's
be a
public
peeping Tom?
space.
Just
It's not
go
peeping
to-
Tom. What the fuck? Whatever. That's for me.
okay.
I feel like girls don't really like when guys hit on them at the gym. Like that's not where they.
Yeah, you're not hitting on them. You just gotta be a little more slow with it. You know, like because you gotta be like you just go one step at a time each day. Each day, it's like you don't go up to them. Oh yeah, can I get your number? Can I get your ID? Like that's kind of weird because they're just there for the gym.
Like
That's why
obviously
it's
you're
making it
gonna
harder.
recognize like there are girls that are cute and attractive
Yeah.
at the gym.
You just
like,
start like being friends with them. In a way.
Have you
Yeah.
seen like the recent like trend where like girls like set up tripods and they like expose
course.
people that are like looking at them while they're
Yes.
squatting or something?
That's why you gotta be careful.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like that's normal. Like they're just trying to protect themselves, you know, like from like getting like, if they don't want to get hit on, then that's just showing what their intentions are, you know.
That's
But most girls that I've like met is like, they're very like they're like willing to talk to you and like you know like they're just out there. They're more friendly neighborhood.
I mean, what else are you supposed to say? If a guy just goes up to you and say hi, like you're gonna say fuck off.
Yeah, they're not just gonna be like, yeah, they're not gonna be closed off.
I mean, what are they supposed to do? To be nice or just tell them to fuck off?
You have to like if they're using a equipment that you were trying to use, you have to go up to them and ask like, oh, how many sets you have left.
Oh, I mean,
That's still like another approach.
you
yeah.
think that's the approach?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jimin, do you do that a lot?
No, he's a peeping Tom.
Nah, any asking for me instead. I just sit back and watch what he does.
But Jimmy,
he learns from me.
Jimin, do you go to the gym just to see like a certain girl?
Not
Yes.
really. Nah.
That is so
I
not
go to
true.
the gym every time he goes. 'Cause he's my partner.
I don't want to expose him, but I have all the text and like all the eyewitnesses. So yes,
whatever he says, I'm just working with my trainer.
yeah.
I will say in terms of like the girls that expose guys for looking at them, like it also depends on what you're wearing. Like if you're wearing like a hoodie or like some baggy clothes, like people are gonna tend to like look at you less. But also like in the gym, like I'm honestly looking at myself more than I'm looking at anyone else. Like I might look at someone else like if they have like an impressive physique for like 5 to 10 seconds, but like for the majority of the time, or if they're like lifting a crazy amount of weight, but majority of the time, like I'm looking at myself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But like a gym, you go there every day, so you want to make it like your second home, right? So like it's good to like compliment someone else, like even if it's a dude, like you're like, oh hey, you're getting big, because that's what like most guys come up to me about. They're just like, and that's just how like it's easy to make like friends with or gym bros that way.
what's crazy is I know Jamin here has had an experience the other way where somebody fat shamed him at the gym. Do you want to talk about that, Jamin?
Oh,
Some
yeah.
brown dude.
Some dumbass retarded motherfucker just came up to me and said, "You should do more cardio." I'm like, "What? What are you talking?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "You should do more cardio." I'm like, "Okay."
That is why he gyms with me, so he doesn't come up
That's
to him anymore.
that day I inspire myself to cardio every fucking day to cut 12 pounds.
That is so cap, but
You
okay.
cut 12 pounds?
I cut 12 pounds, but I gained like 5 pounds back, so I was 7 now.
Net 7
That's 7 pounds.
Okay.
But to this day, I don't see them. I don't see him. If I see him next time at the gym, I'm gonna tell him, "Let's do cardio. You want to do cardio with me, bro?"
Oh, I got a good question now. Okay, do you guys have anything to say? Add to that?
Oh wait, Jamin, did you meet your New Year's resolution yet?
Yes, he did. He hit 2 plates
That was not
Oh, I mean,
or lose 5 pounds.
I was trying to get to like 155, but I failed. I'm at 165 right now,
Okay.
or higher. I don't know. I haven't checked.
Okay.
Okay, so my question is like, okay, let's say like you leave your phone out right at the gym, and then like if someone like it's in the vicinity of like some so I was near the dumbbell. This goes back to my story. Like
It's your fault.
I hate you.
It's your fault.
So okay, so I left my phone like on the
Floor.
like near the on the floor near the dumbbell rack, right? And then I was like doing my bicep curls, and like some guy was trying to pick up 140-pound weight, and then like he drops the dumbbell on my phone, and then my boy saw it right here,
I was there. Correction.
and then like it like
he didn't drop it. He didn't just drop it. He dropped the weight. The weight bounced up and it landed on his phone.
Yeah, so whose fault do you think that is? I know. I heard your side. I want to hear their side.
Obviously, when I'm in the gym and doing some dumbbells, like I try to look around the area and make sure everything is clear. But it is sort of your fault because you put your phone in a vulnerable spot. Like you know that there's people lifting in that area, and that the dumbbells do bounce around. Like especially if you're doing like an incline press or like something where your arms are like up in the air and you gotta drop it. The weights tend to bounce.
So would it be 50-50 or would it be like a different percentage in that?
I think it's more your fault than the other person's fault. Maybe like 75-25. Like, but obviously he does take some blame, like for not putting the weight down correct, like in a good manner, like where it doesn't bounce.
Okay.
But in the gym, I like to keep my phone in my pocket for that reason.
Yeah, that's what I do now. Lesson learned. And I've never put my phone, and my phone's been decently in conditioned. Yes. What do you guys think though? I want to hear the other two.
I really don't have too much to add to that, but I do agree with
Yusuf?
Yusuf.
Okay.
I believe it is, I don't want to say completely your fault, but I would like to increase the percentage to like 90-10.
So 10% his fault, 90% my
because
fault.
number one, it wasn't his intention to break your phone. It just happened to be an unfortunate turn of events that the dumbbells bounced and your phone just happened to be a collateral damage in that situation.
That makes sense. Yes.
Yeah, I would have to agree. 90-10%.
Okay. All right.
GG. He didn't get his support.
No, I didn't need that support. Anyways, I already knew that answer. But that should do you guys have any more question or anything to add?
If you see that guy again at the gym and you see his phone on the floor, what would you do?
Well, I've seen that plenty of times, and like I didn't do anything because I don't really care anymore.
If same thing happens, but it's, this time you dropped the weight, it bounced up, and it cracked his foot. What would you do this time?
I'll be like, what's that phrase?
Eye for eye,
No, like
one for foe.
karma, yo, karma. That'd be like, that's you, that's your fault.
Yeah,
Eye
Yes.
for eye is crazy in that situation.
eye for eye. One
That's
for
not
foe.
eye for eye because like it just happened.
Yeah.
It's not like I intended to do it. Oh, anyways, I'm gonna bridge this to the fact that do you guys get since we all rave, right? Do you guys get like do you guys take care of your physique just to go like look good at a rave?
Not just random. I mean, outside like social setting, right?
No, just a rave.
Just a rave.
Like festivals, you know, like because like you tend to show more skin in that.
For festival, yeah. If I'm planning to go, I definitely like try my best to look good. You know.
That's true. Oh, because like
are
you
you gonna
cut
take
down.
your shirt off for the next festival?
I mean, I don't know which one I'm going to, but we'll see.
Cause like you, I know like before what was it for Izu or something
Oh.
for Veld, like you were like, oh, I need to cut down like the 5 pounds or something like that
Yeah.
in like 2 weeks,
I
and
did it.
he actually got dedicated himself for that. Would you do that again,
If I'm going,
even if it
sure.
was not a for a festival?
Oh, again? No.
Yes.
I'll take. I mean, I'll take my like. Oh, at that time, I only had like short. I had a time period. Like I have to get it done within like.
Can you make that time period again?
I mean, I have to.
Like even if you're not going,
If I'm going there, I'll take like I'll take my sweet ass time, bro. What the fuck?
that's how lazy he is. Don't
Although
worry.
you don't have to do that. That one was like a crash course. How to
Yeah,
cut.
yeah, yeah.
This time, but I
okay,
have time, bro.
okay, enough. Fine. I want to hear Yusuf.
Fuck you, whatever.
I will
Wow.
say Jamin's nickname in our group chat during that time period was Get Lean for Veld 2022. And I
Yes.
mean, he did get it done. But I will say in terms of like, I
He lost a
don't
lot of
gym
muscle.
for to look better at raves, but I will say like during the summertime, like you want to be lean, like because you're going to go to the beach, you're going to like be outside more, you're going to be wearing less clothing, obviously. So like during the summertime, I tend to like want to be leaner or like more cut, but during the winter time, like if I'm going to a rave or like going outside or something, I feel like I'll be wearing more clothes, so like
You won't care as
I'll
much.
tend to be
It's
like-
called bear mode.
I'll tend to bulk more like during that winter time, so it just depends more on time of year rather than like for a festival.
I understand. What about you with Danny or Pun? Pun.
I think in general, in my fitness goals is to get stronger, so I have to measure my PRs. And generally, being leaner is, like a long-term goal. But
Yes.
I'm more focused on strength.
So he's a power lifter / a bodybuilder. Yes. I don't want to put it into categories, but I feel like that's what he's aiming towards. Yes.
It's a power builder.
Yes. I used to be that too. I am a bodybuilder.
So I think you should stay lean all year round.
Yeah.
Just because
For those that don't know, he's a king of keto or something like that. Like he loves to keto
he-
diet.
He's shredded.
people are
Yes.
you guys are gassing me
Getting
up.
He
shredded.
loves keto diet. Like nowadays, like he's on a low carb diet, but he before that he like always was on keto, and like that's how he got lean.
Yeah, keto's great. But there are many other methods to get lean. But
Yes.
back to the original question, should you what was it? Do you get lean just for raves?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, is that a motivator?
Is that a motivator? But like what part of raves motivates you to get lean? Is it the girls?
Because you want to like look good. Like,
you want to look.
yes.
Okay, so you
Like,
want to look good, but
you wouldn't be like what obese or fat. Like you're like and like show off what's your body like because you want to show off the hard work, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but like what hard work besides eating if you're obese,
Oh yeah, exactly. But why only for raves and not for everything else? Because
Because raves are like you're actually like in a social setting where it's like more acceptable to be shirtless than like if you're at a bar. Like, why would you be like shirtless in that area?
Okay, yeah. All right, I got you now.
Like
That
you
makes
should be
sense.
clothed. You should be nicely clothed.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, then in that case, I guess definitely
'Cause-
it should serve as a motivation for most of us, I should say.
Yeah, like what other social setting would you, besides the beach, like, would you have your shirt off?
So I'm not gonna lie, because I go to med school and we practice procedures on each other, which requires us to take off our shirts. I like to look good around my classmates.
Like, is it all guys though?
No.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the other girls too.
In school for physical therapy that I'm in right now, also like when we're doing like a lot of anatomy or like kinesiology labs, like we do have to like be shirtless or like work on each other, like.
Interesting.
But I don't
Okay.
know if that's a motivation for me to stay shredded, but I mean it is a factor, I guess.
It's like a confidence booster
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
For sure.
You definitely feel better if you look better. That's definitely a factor.
Cause, okay, I'm gonna expose you for a bit. And so on your birthday, right? You hit your two plates bench, right?
Yeah.
That was definitely an ego booster because like that night, like he got with like a bunch of other people.
I didn't
you
get
know?
with anyone. It's my fucking birthday. You told me
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
okay, but I have video evidence right here.
Okay.
It
But
was more flirtatious.
yes, he was more full of himself that night.
Feeling himself.
Yes.
He was feeling himself.
So that definitely was a ego, like hitting a PR or like having a good body is like definitely like a confidence booster.
Like a fresh haircut.
Yeah.
What's the alcohol talking about?
The alcohol was talking for you.
I'm not going to say anything, but yes, that is a courage booster. Because like alcohol is like more of a courage booster than like confidence
Alcohol's
booster.
actually downer.
Yeah, like yeah, I guess yeah, because like it's a depressant too. Yeah. Anyways, do
Yeah.
you have something to add?
Anyway, on the topic of alcohol, if
Oh
you
my
want to make gains, don't drink alcohol.
Yes, it kills you. It makes you dehydrated.
It drains testosterone.
Yeah. This is an educational comment from a medical student.
Hold Do you get shredded for raves and festivals? Is that why you take your shirt off every rave?
That also is a factor, but that like another factor is that like I like to stay lean for all year round, and that's like my goal to be, because like I'm already big enough to like I don't need to I don't need to bulk anymore and still be like, because like I'm very like content with where I am right now, and obviously I just want to get leaner. So yeah, that's my goal.
I have a question. Do you guys feel like at a certain point being too lean could be detrimental to making gains? Because like I watch a lot of like fitness YouTubers, like I don't know, like Jeff Nippard, like
Yeah.
Greg Doucette, like
Like
shout out
if
to
you're,
them, like,
I mean, it depends on your situation. Let's
Like-
say you're like you're going to a summer shred, right?
yeah,
A competition, like then yeah, it's normal to have that like kind of body
Yeah.
fat percentage
mm.
and be that lean. But like in terms of like just an average day, like I feel like I would cringe at that. No offense to any bodybuilders out there, but yes.
I don't know. What they be saying is like when they're that lean, like they start feeling like more tired, like their hormone levels like go down.
Yeah, you
like,
feel more sad because like
Yeah.
you can't eat what you want, and like eating is also like a dopamine boost too.
Mm.
So like if you don't have that, then like eating is also part of survival.
eating is pleasure.
And, like,
one of the best.
You're
parts of
just
your
not
day,
gonna
honestly.
like you'll be happy.
Mm.
So you're obviously gonna be sad.
How do you feel about that as someone who's like lean pretty year round? Do you feel like it affects your mood or anything of that nature?
Well, for me, I say my body condition is like really well tolerated for the average human being, as long as you maintain like a good diet and go to the gym.
Yes.
So I could still have like cheat meals. Well, actually, it's because I have cheat meals here and there that actually keeps me sane and keeps me going with like my strict diets. So in terms of like me having detrimental effects on my health, no, my mood is okay.
As a keto dieter, you need carbs for like you to like have like your brain to function and like for your overall body to function. Like, how do you study off of that on low carbs?
So I'm about to get all scientific with you right now.
Yes, that is fine.
So research has actually shown that your brain functions better on ketones compared to like utilizing carbs.
Yeah.
I have heard this.
So how your body works is first your body utilizes all the glycerol, which is your glucose stores, And then afterwards, it starts utilizing ketones, which it will metabolize out of proteins and fats. And
So
oh yeah,
yeah, go. So like if you eat like your necessary protein intake, right?
mm-hmm.
Let's say you weigh like 200 pounds and like you're eating like 300. Like, does that 100 grams of like protein just go like to energy? Use as energy?
So just because you're on a keto diet does not mean you can't gain fat. Whatever is not used is stored, and our body has so many different methods of converting different molecules into each other. So proteins can be converted into fat and can be stored as fat. So just because you ate 100 more grams of protein doesn't mean it's
Going to muscle?
going straight to muscle.
Okay.
Yeah. So whatever's not needed is stored.
Okay. So like, let's say like you have that intake, right? But then the next day you're like you don't meet that like guide like that mark, like that 200. Does your body use that as a like for the next day, like kind of like for the next cycle, like the excess protein that you take?
So, as many of us know, like fat is definitely way more harder to burn
Yeah.
than like everything else, right? So
Like it just turns into fat.
yeah, it just
Okay,
turns
okay,
to
yeah.
fat, and then it just basically like
'Cause
the
there's,
whole
like-
cycle starts over.
Visceral fat and then the
Subcutaneous?
the other one.
Subcutaneous
Yeah.
fat.
And the visceral fat is like the bad thing. Yeah.
Visceral fat, yes,
It
because
could
visceral
cause
fat,
a lot of like
yeah,
yeah.
yes, visceral means organ, and visceral fat means like fat surrounding your organs, and it causes like compressive forces and a lot of other like detrimental effects on your organs. So definitely much worse that visceral fat than subcutaneous fat.
Okay. Thank you for the two educational students. Yes. Or educational content. So moving on. We'll maybe moving on to the spicy questions. That's
Yes,
what I call it.
please.
And every person will go around asking each other or whoever they want. And then if you get uncomfortable and you're shy about it, you could just drink and not have to answer. But if you're feeling like bold and like don't care what other people think, then you can answer. So I'll choose Punt to go first. And he could ask a question.
Anyone?
Yes.
Yeah, juicy questions.
Any uncomfortable question.
Okay, Jamin.
I knew it.
Who would you say is the? You don't have to name drop, but who's the most attractive girl that goes to your gym right now?
Oh,
You got one in mind right away.
I am. I mean,
I know you have one in mind.
Don't worry, I'll beep it
let me
out.
drink.
I'll beep it out.
Let me drink it, bro.
Can I ask?
Alright, what's the point of asking a question if you guys don't know the answer?
Well, I don't know the answer.
Oh, I don't want them to know. What the fuck?
Can I ask Jamin a question?
Yes.
Bro, mix it around. Fuck.
I was just gonna, because you got a mic right now, I just want to ask you about something you said the other day that I thought was interesting. So Jamin posted a quote, like Jamin has some iconic quotes, and in a chat he said, "Some people look better with mask on," and I was confused. I was like, "What do you mean some people look better with mask on?" So he told me it was related to the gym, but he didn't really get into it. So I want to know, like, could you elaborate on what you meant by some people look better with mask on?
Can I talk about this in the voice chat? I could get canceled for saying it.
So you got to drink if you don't want to answer. So you
I'll
were.
drink for it.
I thought maybe you were like talking about. You were talking about what? Nothing.
Appearance.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, appearance is huge for Jamin.
It's not huge. I'm just saying. I'm just saying what I said what I saw. Okay.
Okay, so who was that? Did Danny go? Did you go?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Thank you for asking this stupid question.
All right,
Don't
so
ask me, bro. Don't ask someone else.
I'll just like make it a more generic question. So basically, off your experience, do you think mask fishing is real?
Yes.
Yes. Very real.
Very real.
Bro,
Very real.
dude.
Okay, this is like I'll go first.
Okay.
So there's this one girl at our gym, right? And I recently saw her like without a mask, and like I thought she was pretty cute before like with the mask, but then like once she like started coming without a mask, I'm like, bruh. Bruh. I started like I was like, I'm walk away now.
I'm not gonna say girls, but any person in the world can wear a mask. And
Yeah, but you're not gonna be attracted to a dude unless you're, you know.
but
Like,
they could have just had fire body and be like, wow, that guy must be hot, or that
this
girl
guy,
must
this
be
is
hot.
definitely like a peeping tom. I
It's
swear.
not hot. All right, whatever. I'm just saying, once you open the chest,
Yes.
which means uncover their mask, it could be different from what your ideal.
So you're calling a girl object?
What? I'm not. Whoa. I'm not saying that. What the fuck?
What the heck? Why are you relating it to a chest then?
I'm giving you an analogy, bro.
Okay. Oh, okay. No, my fault. Like you're comparing a girl to a furniture.
I didn't say furniture. I said it's like opening a chest.
Yes,
Like,
a chest
do you know-
is a
do you know the-
furniture.
Do you know Pandora's box? I'm giving
Yes.
you like that.
Okay. Yeah.
I have a question. I mean, this isn't really like a spicy question, but
All right. Hold it for the next one. Okay.
Okay.
You already asked one. Now you gotta ask.
All
Move
right.
to the end.
I have a question for 3 people here. You,
Yes.
this guy, and Ifan. I know you guys are going to Bell Music Festival 2023 in August.
Yes.
Are you guys playing together with any girls?
Yeah. Of course. I mean, if it happens, yeah.
if it happens, it happens. But I will say our Airbnb is small, so if somebody's getting with the girl, like you guys gotta hotel it or something, cause like
Okay,
the
we're
Airbnb
not
is
going
too
to
small.
a festival just to meet girls. We're going to
Yeah,
the festival
yeah.
just to have fun too.
To all the girls going to Bell Music Festival and all the single girls in Canada, hit them up. You guys can say hi to them if you guys see them.
Yeah, I just don't want to be like Jamie last year. You know, like, you know, he was wearing a freaking like a sombrero. Like I wouldn't go. for
Oh, the
that.
rice farmer hat.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? That hat actually flew to us from the crowd.
Oh, word.
Did that really happen?
Yeah.
I just took it because it looked fun.
Okay, so my question for you, Jamin, is like, is your girl best friend hotter, or is the girl that you got with at the recent rave hotter?
Can you beat this out? Can you actually skip this?
Okay, is your girl best friend hotter?
You know she watches this, right? She actually watched the whole episode.
That's
Why-
okay.
That's okay.
Both, all of them.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
If you don't want to answer, just drink. Like, it's that simple. Okay. Was that hard? Was that so hard?
I'm going to Galantis next week, by the way. Stay tuned.
Okay.
Why did you have to announce that?
What does that mean, Jamin?
Does this episode come out before Galantis? Are they gonna hear
It's
it?
coming out tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Anyways, so we all went, right?
Yeah.
And no one answered. Actually, he did.
Can I say, Jamin Koo wears a Yankees hat like every day. He's wearing one right now, but he doesn't know nobody on the Yankees. So I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Like, would you guys rep a sports team if you don't know anybody on the team? Like, I know a lot of girls be doing
Okay.
that, obviously. Like,
As
but as
a
a man, I feel like I should know the team I'm repping.
as a Korean or a Asian, we tend to like just wear whatever hat we have, you know. This guy just got like a hat from his boy and then started wearing it. It was from Albany,
It's
and
true.
he just started repping it. So like whatever you have, like I feel like we just wear it.
Yeah, does that mean I know fucking two famous people from Albany? The fuck?
But then the other part that disturbs me is that he acts like he knows. Like why can't you just say like, oh, I'm just wearing it because like I like it. You know?
I did.
But like you always
I
say,
did.
oh yeah, I know. Like
I
I
did.
know one of our other boy like
Oh.
asked you like, yo, can you name 5 players on that team? And then he goes like, yeah, of course I know. No. Like you just like
Your
get,
mom,
like,
your
you just
sister,
become like a
your son,
a
your
bird.
daughter, your mom. Your
He
aunt.
said Baby Ruth, like the chocolate, is a player on the Yankees. He said Baby Ruth. Baby Ruth.
Okay.
That's all I need to say.
All right. Anyways, thanks all for watching. This concludes the podcast or the episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. And make sure you roast this guy down in the comments. Whatever you want to say.
I fucking dare you.
And-
Fuck.
This is your host, Andy Park, and signing out. Peace.
Push and pee.
Pushing